gentlemen, our national anthem.
Men are already here, and we'll be set to get underway here in 1990 playoff action in just a few moments. That is our pregame show. We move now to our full game sponsors. We'd like to thank all of them for participating with us in today's broadcast. Adds Valley Electric, BB Service Center, Goody Coots, J&M Heating, James Dudley, Attorney at Law, McCann Motors, McDonald's, the Newton Insurance Agency, Ramey Chevrolet, Chrysler Plymouth Dodge in Tazewell, Ramey Oldsmobile, Chrysler Plymouth Dodge in Princeton, Rossi's Hometown Proud IGA, the fat man himself, Jerry Rossi, the guy with the great price, the good-looking face, and folks, he's got about the best parents that anybody could possibly ask for. They run the show for Jerry. Let's just come right out and say it. It's true.
I agree with you, Kes. I mean, wholeheartedly.
I just checked with you. Regency's Real Estate, our good friend Eddie Field, Chris Stacy, and David Lawson for the Graham High School G-Men, William Cecil and Johnny Griffith for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have won the toss, and if you're looking at your radio dial, they will be receiving. The G-Men will come at them from the left side, and the Dogs will be coming at them from the right side. We are just about ready to get underway here. We'll be back with the start of today's game in 30 seconds. Here's the word. Also back there deep with him. Can't see that gentleman's number, Dan.
Number 81, and I can't tell the other number, Kes.
I think it's Scott Wright, number 80. If you just turn around, Scott. Here we go. We are ready to go, and Ricky Brown approaches the football. Good night, Irene. That one is out of here.
Yes, all the way to the fence. About a foot to the fence.
Right, no, it rolled on up.
Okay, man. To the fence.
The Tazewell High School Bulldogs will operate 1st and 10 from their own 20. You're in tune to Graham High School football right here on Country 106, FM 106.3, serving Bluefield, Princeton, and Tazewell all the time. Let's see what they open up with. They've got Cecil in the backfield, along with Noel, pro set left. He takes the snap from center. The give is to Cecil. He breaks a couple of tackles and gets up to the 25-yard line. It will be 2nd down and 5 for the Dogs.
Good offensive surge at that time, Kes, for Tazewell.
Brian Buckland is the other back in the backfield with Dennis Knoll and the Bulldogs. 5, they mark the ball at the 25-yard line. Tazewell with the ball at their own 25, just underway here from Mitchell Stadium. They break from the huddle. They send 3 wide receivers to the right. Cecil, Griffith, and another one. There is the Knoll drops back the pass, throws it up. It is incomplete. A lot of pressure in there by Eric Workman, Chuck Flynn, and also Graham Thompson, who had that great football game last Saturday at Radford.
Super game last week, Kes. Them defensive ends, and I'll tell you, Mr. Workman had a heck of a game last week, too.
He did. Now, the G-men today, Danny, are operating, they've got those sun visors under their helmets. They
mean looking out there
today. They look bad.
Bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone. 3rd down and 5 as Johnny Griffith moves out wide to the right, along with Cecil and Buckland. Knoll from the shotgun on 3rd and 5, and Chuck Flynn just jumped off sides. So that, I believe, will be a 1st down for the Bulldogs on the penalty.
I do believe you're right, Kes.
Dan, we've been penalized a lot in the regular season, a ton.
Well, we're starting off early here. 5 big ones to start with. Should be a 1st down.
Get them out of the way early. 11:18 remaining 1st quarter. If you just joined us, no score. G-men and Bulldogs, 1st playoff game of the 1990 campaign. It is a 1st down. Bulldogs at their own 30-yard line. What a beautiful day this is turning out to be, Danny.
The sun is coming out.
Stand at their own 30, operating from the pro set. Griffith tight this time. Noel barks the signals, takes the snap, gives to the 1st back through Buckland, and Buckland's got about 4 or 5 yards, Danny.
Well, they're hitting that middle real early here, Kes.
David Lawson in on the stop for the G-men, along with Chris Austin.
Well, what they're going to do, looks like, Kes, is work that middle, then they'll jump outside here a little bit. Got to test our middle.
2nd down and 5. Scoreboard shows 2nd down 15. We wish. The ball at the Tazewell 35-yard line. 2nd down 5. Noel, pro set left. Barks the signals, takes the snap, and gives this time to Cecil. Cecil almost tripped up, but he's got enough for another 1st down before he is stopped in there by Eric Workman, Ricky Brown, Brent Surface, and Chris Stacy.
Well, you can tell Tazewell is fired up early this game, Kes. They are going right at us.
They've got a good offense, Danny. They've got a potent offense. They've got an offense that has come back to win several ball games in the 1990 campaign in the fourth quarter, down 14 points. First down and 10. Bulldogs at their own 40-yard line. Pro set left this time. Noel barks the signals, takes the snap, gives to Buckland around the right side, and Buckland's got some running, moving about 7 or 8 yards.
Beautiful running, Kes. Beautiful running.
David Lawson made the stop for the G-men. It is shy of a first down. Ricky Brown also is. The Dogs break from the huddle in the white and green. G-men in the Cardinal red today. Pro set right again. There's the snap. Noel gives it to Buckland again, and Buckland's got some running room. They're blowing the middle out right now, Danny.
Absolutely blowing holes in there. You drive a Mack truck through, Kes, right now.
Now, one of the reasons that they're blowing that hole through there is because Roland Fiscasio is not in there plugging it up.
That's right. That's one big factor, Kes.
Fiscasio was injured last week in the Radford game. Has had trouble with his knee all year. First down and 10. Both first down and 10. There's the snap from center. They give us to Cecil on the misdirection. Cecil breaking tackles left and right. Gets up over the line of scrimmage and picks up one. It'll be second down and 9. The stop made by Marcus Forney.
Beautiful running that time, Kes. Beautiful.
Dan, a lot of people don't know this. You know, head coach, or not head, hello to Linda and Hunter this afternoon. And Hunter, may you have a wonderful life, kid. Second down and 8, Bulldogs in G-men territory. Noel fakes to the first man, gives to Buckland. He goes nowhere.
Absolutely creamed that time, Kes.
Todd Massey
put the hammer on him that time, Kes.
It was hammer time one time here at Mitchell Stadium. Once again, let me remind you, if you want to catch some of that Pocahontas game, you can listen to them on AM 1190 WBDY. Ken Dickens bringing the play-by-play along with Johnny Roberts on the color. Here's the first big play of the game. Third down and 7. Gino, Red Bulldogs with the football at their own 40 from the shotgun. Noel looking to throw. Looks downfield. He had a man, and he overthrew it. Incomplete. Stacy in on the coverage, along with Marcus Latimer. Brent Surface almost had an opportunity to intercept that ball there.
Close, Kes. That could have been a
Noel now to do the punting for the Bulldogs. He'll be standing at his own 48, gets a good snap from center. The kick is up. It's going to be, let's see, Ricky's going to take it. The 10 fumbles it. Ricky takes it around the left side. He's got some blocking to the 20, 25, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Beautiful run, Kes.
Stop was made in there by Brandon Matney, and the G-men will take over the football. First and 10. They'll mark it at the 27-yard line of the G-men. From the huddle, Dudley, Latimer, Surface, and Ricky Brown in the backfield. Dudley at quarterback marks the signals. Bill takes the snap from center, gives to Brent Surface on a misdirection. Brent with a couple of yards, gets it up to about the 30-yard line where he was stopped by Joey Gates. It will be second down, and we'll call it 8. I don't know, maybe I'm giving us a little bit too much. Once again from the wishbone, all year, no sense in changing. Chris Stacy comes out wide to the right. Dudley takes the snap, pitches back to Ricky Brown, and Brown was caught in there. Brian Buckland made the stop. There is a loss on the play. It will be third down now and 11 for the G-men. The ball rests at the G-men 20. G-men break from the HUD. Chris Stacy comes out wide to the right again. Dudley takes the snap from center. There's kind of a mix-up in there in the handoff. Marcus Latimer with some running room. He's got the first down up to the 43-yard line.
Beautiful running, Kes.
Marcus Latimer had some blocking that time. He took it out to the right, then broke it back across the grain for a big gainer. Aaron Perry made the stop. That was a pickup of about 14 yards with the honors. First down and 10 from the G-men 42. Dudley takes the snap from center. The give is to Marcus Forney, who is tripped up. At the 40-yard line, there'll be, I believe, a loss on the play. The tackle made by Brian Buckland. This Buckland kid is everywhere, Dan.
He is in the backfield every time, Kes.
Marcus Forney checks out. Brent Jim Surface comes in. We gave old Brent the nickname in the first game of the season.
He's done some heck of a running for us this year, Kes.
Last year it was Sticky Fingers King. This year it's Brent Jim Surface. It's second down 11, G-men. The football at our own 40-yard line. Stacy once again moves out wide right. Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap, gives to Ricky Brown, and Ricky is just tripped up at the line of scrimmage, still picks up a couple of yards. The stop made in there by Johnny Griffith of the Bulldogs. Nice shoestring tackle.
I think, yes, he would have got some good running room right there.
He would, at least 20, maybe even 30.
Might happen.
Along with Danny Robinson at Graham High Football 1990 as we take on the Bulldogs. Here comes the G-men. There's the snap from center. Pitch back to Ricky Brown. Ricky cutting back across the grain. And he picks up maybe 5 yards. It's going to be another big third down for the G-men.
Be a fourth down, Kes.
I'm sorry. I missed a play.
Looks like fourth down, and what do you say, about 5?
Fourth down and 5. The ball is at the G-men 47-yard line. Ricky Brown will punt. He'll stand at his own 35. And dropping back deep for the Tazewell Bulldogs will be Johnny Griffith. Johnny will mosey on down to about the 14, 13, still backing up. Ricky gets a bad snap from center. It is blocked. And it is down by Marcus Forney at the 40-yard line. And Ricky Brown just got popped.
Absolutely creamed out there.
And that play was over, Danny.
I do believe the official missed that one, Kes, completely.
He missed it, that last cheap shot on Ricky Brown. Bulldogs with the football, 1st and 10. Knoll was popped in the backfield. Knoll rolled left, then turned around to roll right. When he turned around to roll right, he met Marcus Latimer, and Latimer put the hurting on him. It'll be 2nd down and 11. That was a pretty hardy pop itself.
A good lick that time, Kes.
Man, I'm telling you, they just don't hit this, up there in the Highlands District like they do in the Southwest District. 2nd down and 11. Bulldogs with the football. Pro set right. 3:53 remaining first quarter, no score. There's the handoff to Buckland. He goes nowhere. There'll be no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Stop made by Sam Blizzard of the G-men. And Chris Stacy. Down at 11, the ball is at the G-men 43-yard line. Johnny Griffith comes out wide to the left. They send another receiver wide to the right, and the likes of Aaron Perry. Knoll from the shotgun looks to Griffith on the hitch, and Knoll is caught, and a great open field tackle there.
Beautiful.
Brent Surface. Well, you know, these kids are always wanting money, aren't they, Dan?
Always.
Every day, right?
Every day, yes.
So the Bulldogs on 4th down will have to punt it. Knoll the punt. He'll stand at his own 45. Ricky Brown and Marcus Forney back deep for the G-men. The kick is coming towards Ricky Brown. He's going to take it at the 10-yard line. Ricky hits up to the 15 and gets over the 15 at about the 17. G-men will operate 1st and 10. No score. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
Remember BB Service Center this year. If part of your holiday shopping list includes a television, very best service after the sale this area has to offer. That's why their name is BB Service Center. So make the holidays super special this year with something from BB Service Center in Bluefield and in Princeton.
1st down and 10, G-men from the 17-yard line. There's a snap from center. Dudley gives to Surface up around the left side. They are flat out hitting down there. There is some intensity on this football field today. 2nd down, 9, G-men from the wishbone. Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap, pitches back to Ricky Brown around the right side. Ricky with a little bit of running room gets up almost to the 20-yard line where he's hit by Johnny Griffith. Also in on the tackle was number 76, Joey Gates, and Aaron Perry had a stab as well. That's just over 60 ticks remaining first quarter. No score here from Mitchell Stadium. Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap, gives to Marcus Latimer, and Latimer will not make the 1st down. He gets up to the 23, and the G-men will be punting the football again. Greg Smith, once again, will drop back. 70-yarder, Dan.
A monster kick, Kes.
Man, I'm telling you, I've never seen a high school kid kick the ball as far as this guy can. Ricky stands at his own 10-yard line, gets a good snap from center this time. Punt off the side of his foot, hope it gets a Bulldog, or rather G-men bounce. It does. Rolling out of bounds at the 27-yard line. No score. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
Goody Coons Drugstore.
49-yard punt by Ricky Brown. Bulldogs with the football at their own 27, 1st and 10. Noel barks the signals, takes the snap, gives to the first man through Buckland. He may have a yard. Stop made in there by Austin. It is a pickup of 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9, and that may be the last play of the first quarter. It is
Comfort and convenience. Two of the reasons why people say they like
the area since 1973.
2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. After we move the football back on the other end, now if you look at your radio dial, the Bulldogs operating on the left side, the G-men on the right. It will be 3rd down and about 6 for a Bulldog first down. Bill Cecil on the carry that time. Brian Denham and Marcus Latimer make the stop along with Chris Austin. And there is a Bulldog down on the field right now with the score now.
Super game so far, Kes. One heck of a game.
The Tazewell Bulldog that was down on the field is Greg Smith. He is now up and walking rather gingerly to the huddle. They're going to slide to the right. Well, now they've got 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. They operate from the shotgun. Noel takes the snap from center, throws, looking for Griffith, way overthrown. It will be incomplete. 4th down. They'll have to punt.
That ball was thrown at least a good 5 yards over the receiver's head, Kes.
So far in the passing department, Noel does not look as sharp as he looked in the regular season game in which the G-men won over the Bulldogs 29-14.
He's being pressured quite a bit, though, today, Kes, and this is a lot of pressure in this game.
Yes, it is. A lot of these guys have not seen action in playoff football games. Noel will punt from his own, call it the 19-yard line. Forney and Brown back deep for the G-men. There's the snap from center. It's a good one. Noel gets a nice punt off. It's going to come down this time to Ricky Brown at the 31. He's to the 35. He's to the 40. He's to the 45 and tripped up and into Bulldog territory at the 48-yard line by Brandon Matney.
Good run, Kes. Good run.
Very good run, and a nice little wall was set up there. Good block down there by Brian Denham. Did you see that one, Dan?
Fantastic block.
G-men operate 1st down and 10. They mark the ball at the 47-yard line of the Bulldogs. Best field position the G-men have had starting an offensive series all day. David Lawson moves wide to the right. Brent Surface flanked right. Dudley takes the snap from center. The give is to Marcus Latimer. He's up to the 45-yard line, where he is stopped by a host of Tazewell tacklers, but leading the pack was Russell Pruitt. Pickup of 3. It will be 2nd down and 7. Forney, Latimer, and Brown in the backfield. Forney now flanked to the right. Lawson wide right. Dudley takes the snap, pitches back to Ricky Brown around the right side. Ricky shakes one tackler and is caught in the backfield. There'll be a loss on the play of 3 yards. It will be 3rd down and 10. Bulldogs are keying on Ricky, Dan.
Every play they're keying on Ricky, Kes. On that option there that time.
10:19 remaining in the half. No score. From the wishbone, Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap. The give is to Brent Surface around the left side. Ooh, he's mothered. Caught, no gain. And the G-men will have to punt the football. So Ricky Brown and Dennis Noel getting some practice here on their punting. Deacon Young made that stop for the Bulldogs. Ricky doesn't punt the football this much in the pregame, Dan.
That's right.
Johnny Griffith once again drops back deep for the Bulldogs. He'll stand at his own 10-yard line. Ricky Brown will be kicking from his own 40. Looking for a good snap from center. There it is. It's a good one, and he gets the kickoff. Had to kick it quick.
It looked like it was partially blocked.
Maybe. It's going to roll dead at the 18. The Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 with no score. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
McDonald's presents The Rise. Here's an offer from McDonald's that's music to your wallet. The real
The Dogs operate 1st and 10 from their 17-yard line. Noel takes the snap from center. The give was to Cecil. Cecil gets it up over the 20-yard line to the 23, maybe the 24-yard line, depends on where they mark it. The stop was made in there this time by Marcus Latimer. It will be 2nd down and 4. Good faking in the backfield that time, Danny.
Good running, Kes. Good running. I'm really impressed with Tazewell so far.
Both defenses playing fantastic football games. Bryant Garrett and Buckland in the backfield for the Bulldogs along with Cecil. There's a snap. Knoll gives it to Buckland. Buckland breaks a couple of tackles. Is finally popped in there by Ricky Brown at the 30-yard line. But he's got enough for the first down, and that was just a couple steps from being a touchdown, Danny.
Just a couple steps, Kes, from breaking it all the way.
They're penetrating the defensive line and getting into the backfield, and that is not something that you like to see on a regular basis.
A step quicker right now.
First and 10, Bulldogs for their own 31, 8:15 remaining, first half, no score. Knoll takes a snap from center, gives to Cecil. And once again, they're into that defensive backfield. Brown has to make the stop along with Brett Surface. Pickup of about 7 yards. It will be second down and a long 3 for a Bulldog first down.
Looks like we got an official's timeout, Kes. Repairing a helmet.
Here come the Bulldogs out of the huddle. They'll operate from the pro set left. Garrett, Buckland, and Cecil in the backfield with Knoll. Knoll barks the signals, and Buckland just moved in the backfield, and they'll mark 5 off against the Bulldogs. It will move them back to about the 33, I believe. When you get in a game like this, you tend to do a few things. You don't win, you go home. Field. Knoll at quarterback. Johnny Griffith is wide left. He's the money man, and that's who Knoll is looking for. Throws it, and it is complete. First down.
Beautiful pass, Kes.
Stop made by Brett Surface. It was a great pass, and that's the first really nice pass that Knoll's thrown today. Beautiful pass. Bulldogs. That was a little down and in pattern, and Knoll thread the needle just like he's supposed to. Score here from Mitchell Stadium. Pro set right this time for the Bulldogs. Knoll at quarterback takes the snap, gives to Cecil. Cecil had some blockers in front of him, and he picks up a good 4 yards, I believe. Checking, it was Buckland on the carry. Cecil was on his butt down there. David Lawson made the stop for the G-man. It will be second down and 5, so he did pick up 5.
Right now, that offensive line for Tazewell is absolutely blowing our defense back a good step and a half each time, Kes.
They're fired up. Got that extra adrenaline flowing today. Second down 5. Knoll barks the signals, takes the snap, gives this time to Cecil around the left side. Makes a nice move, and is finally tripped up and stopped by Ricky Brown and Marcus Forney, but he picks up the first down and is into Bulldog, G-men territory at the G-men 43-yard line. Cecil almost broke that one, Dan.
Almost went all the way.
Confidence here. Pro set left. Dogs first and 10 from the G-men 43. Knoll takes a snap and gives to the first man through, and he will go nowhere.
Absolutely stopped. Stopped that time.
That was Garrett on the carry. And I'm glad, Todd Massey was the initial tackler. I'm glad they didn't throw a flag on that, Dan, because it could have gone either way. But this is just intense football, believe me. It's definitely the most intense first half the G-men have seen in the 1990 campaign.
Definitely.
Dogs break from the huddle. There was a pickup of 1. It's second down and 9. 5:49 remaining first half. Ball at the G-men 42. Dogs. Knoll takes the snap, and they give it to Buckland. And Buckland picks up a few yards, gets it down to the 39-yard line, stopped by Marcus Latimer. Check it, they'll mark it at the 38. It's going to be third down and 6 for the Bulldogs. The most noise. Wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. From the shotgun, Bulldogs with 3rd and 6. Knoll gets a short snap from center, and he's going to run it. He has got the first down. He's all the way to the 17, down to the 21-yard line.
Beautiful run that time, kid.
It will be first and 10. Knoll had nothing open downfield, so he just tucked it under, and boy, I tell you, that was a great gain. He had nothing but daylight.
The defense made penetration on him, but he had some room in the left cast, broke it to the left, and he did look good.
They'll mark it at the G-Men 21, 1st and 10. Pro set left. Noel, the quarterback, barks the signals. Both sides of the stands going crazy. He gives it to Cecil. Cecil breaks the tackle and is caught by Lawson at about the 13-yard line. Another saving tackle. And boy, I'll tell you, these Bulldogs are playing inspired football right now.
Probably the best ball they played all year, Kes, right now, the way they're playing.
They mark it at the G-Men 13. It'll be 2nd down and a deuce for a... This is where the going normally gets rough. Let's see what happens. Pro set. Noel takes a snap. They give us to... Oh! Faked me that time. He gave it to Cecil.
It's going to be close to a 1st down, Kes. Awfully close.
We'll see where they mark it. It looks like they're going to measure it in. They are. While they measure with the score 0-0, we'll pause for 30 seconds.
If you have a large family and you're in the market for a van, the time to buy is right now at Ramey's of Princeton. Right now at Ramey Oldsmobile Chrysler Plymouth Dodge. You'll find $1,000 factory rebates on all 1990 Dodge Caravans and 1990 Plymouth Voyagers. So if you've got that Ramey Oldsmobile Chrysler Plymouth Dodge Route 460 in Princeton.
It's 1st down and 10 from the 11. They give us to Buckland. Buckland is hit back and falls down at the 11-yard line. Boy, there was a pop there that time, Danny.
He was hit, Kes, and was spun back there at least a couple of yards. One heck of a lick that time.
Loss of 1. It will be 2nd down and 12 for a G-Men 1st down. They mark the ball at about the 13-yard line. The Dogs break from the huddle with 3:37 and counting. Pro set left. Noel takes the snap from center. The give was to Garrett. I'm not sure who that was. What happened there, Dan? I lost the ball carrier. It was Bill Cecil on the carry. Bill picked up 3 yards. It will be 3rd down and 9. The stop made by Brent Surface. There is a timeout on the field.
You're going to save money on those holiday groceries. Grade A self-basting IGA turkeys.
Cut that commercial down here. It is 3rd down and 9. Bulldogs looking to throw. Noel being chased in the backfield. He's going to tuck it under and run it. He gets a good move, and he's down to the 5-yard line, but he will not pick up the 1st down, Danny.
Beautiful running by Mr. Noel, Kes. He is playing one heck of a game.
He gets it down to about the 3-yard line. It will be 4th down, and we'll call it 4th and 3. There's a timeout now from the Bulldogs, and now we can go for the field goal is Eric Clifton. They're at the right-hand side of the hash mark. It will be a 20-yard attempt. There's a good snap from center. The kick is up, and it is good. From 20 yards out, the Bulldogs on the scoreboard first. The score, the Bulldogs 3, the G-Men nothing. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
Ladies, here's a great answer to that question. What should I get my son, my boyfriend, or my husband for Christmas? Well, if that special guy plays golf, here's the gift that will win his heart. From Wolf Creek Golf Club, sale price just in time for Christmas at only $416 plus tax. Ping putters.
I tell you, Kes, right now, the momentum is on Tazewell's side. They are playing one whale of a game.
Clifton approaches the football, gets a booming kickoff. It's going to be taken. No, it's going to go into the end zone for the touchback. And the G-Men will start out 1st and 10 from their own 20. In the second quarter down of the Hammer Time Indians. G-Men break from the huddle. Wishbone, Surface, Latimer, and Brown in the backfield. Dudley at quarterback. Bill takes the snap, pitches back to Brent Surface around the left side. Brent makes a sidestep and gets up to the 22-yard line. Now that is the same play that Brent Surface scored a 67-yard touchdown against these Bulldogs a few weeks back. And he almost broke that one, Danny.
Almost, Kes. He needs one more defender to get around.
And a little bit more field. 2:46 remaining in the half. The Bulldogs struck first with a three-pointer from Eric Clifton from 20 yards out just moments ago. 2nd down and 8, G-men. Dudley takes the snap. They give us to Forney this time. Forney makes a cut. He's got some running room and just tripped up by Johnny Griffith.
First down.
That one would have been a big one, Danny.
Shoestring tackle, Kes.
Just tripped up. Marcus Forney has done an outstanding job as a backup halfback this entire football season. 1st down and 10. G-men with the football at their own 33. 2.5 minutes remaining in the half. Bill Dudley takes the snap from center. They give this time is to Brent Surface. Surface has got some running room. Gets up over the 35-yard line to about the 36. We'll see where they mark it. The stop was made in there by Eric Clifton. It was a pickup of 4. It'll be second. Once again, Bulldogs on top 3-0. Dudley takes the snap from center. They give us to Marcus Latimer. Latimer with some running room and is still on his feet and gets it up close to another G-men first down. And that was borderline touchdown, Dan.
I tell you what, he got hemmed up there just a little bit in the middle. If he could have broke to the left earlier, I guess, he would have been gone.
Brown, Latimer, and Surface in the backfield with Bill Dudley. Bill barks the signals, takes the snap, and they give this time to Marcus Latimer again. Latimer caught from behind, but a 3 or 4 yard gain. There is a flag on the play, and it's going to go against the Dogs, I believe, Dan.
I do believe it is, Kes.
Number 77, Deacon Young.
Oh, Marcus went through the line that time, Kes, and Russell Pruitt had a hold of his jersey and would not turn loose of it.
And I believe the call is a personal foul down there, Dan. That is the case. That'll mean 15 yards closer to the Dog goal line. 10 more yards or so. Well, we're in Ricky's territory right now. Referring to Ricky Brown's at the Bulldog 37-yard line after the penalty. Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap, pitches back to Forney, fumbles the ball, picks it up, and now starts running back the wrong way. You never want to run back the wrong way. So everything that we gained on the penalty, we just about lost that time on the fumble.
Well, there's one thing about it, Kes. If he could have got around that surge of green coming at him, he'd have had a free line all the way down the right side, but he couldn't make it.
You're right. He didn't have the jets. G-men breaks from the huddle. It is 2nd down and 21. 1:18 remaining at the 48-yard line of the Bulldogs. Dudley takes the snap. They give us to Ricky Brown. Ricky's got maybe a yard, if that. Stop was made by Johnny Griffith. It will be 3rd down at about 20. And now there's a Graham timeout with the score. The Bulldogs 3, the G-men nothing. We'll pause for 60 seconds.
Very best service after the sale this area has to offer. That's why their name is BB Service Center. So make the holidays super special this year with something from BB Service Center in Bluewell and in Princeton.
Dudley pitches back to Ricky Brown, halfback pass. Ricky looking for Chris Stacy, overthrown, incomplete. It will be 4th down with 60 ticks remaining in the first half.
Stacy was open out momentarily, Kes, and his ball was just a little bit over his head.
G-men that time tried to set up the Bulldogs. Normally when they run that halfback pass, they go to David Lawson deep, but that time they went in the middle to Chris Stacy, incomplete. So Ricky Brown is set now to punt to Johnny Griffith. I wonder if we might see a fake here.
I don't think, not at this time, Kes.
I think you're right. Let's get a good snap. Ricky stands his own 41. It is a good snap. Gets the kickoff. It's a good one, heading for the sidelines, and it will go out of bounds at the 1-yard line. You don't kick them any better than that, Danny.
About 1.5 yard line, Kes.
You do not kick them any better than that.
Beautiful kick. That's the old coffin corner.
It's about a 58-yard punt.
Beautiful.
Unless, I can't remember the Grundy game. Maybe Grundy was ahead by 2 points or something like that. Here come the Bulldogs 1st and 10. Noel, a quarterback, just keeps it. And they're going to let it run out, I believe. There's a fumble! They blew it dead, I believe, Danny. They blew it dead. Otherwise, that would have been 6 for the G-men as Marcus Latimer or Forney, one of those guys, picked up the football in the end zone.
That ball was fumbled, Kes. That was a close one.
He was still moving forward, I thought.
Yes.
Well, it'll be second down. I bet he'll hold on to the football a little bit better this time.
Yeah.
30 seconds remaining, first half. Knoll on the keeper again. And that should just about do it for the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll have a couple of special guests. One of them will be Beth Dudley, who's, what do we call her, Water Girl or Gatorade Girl? The sister, of course, of Bill, the quarterback. And we'll also be talking with the Honorable Mayor of the town of Bluefield, Virginia. High School Bulldogs, surprisingly, on top of the Graham High School G-Men, 3-0. We'll be back with our halftime show after these messages from our full game sponsors.
If you have a large family and you're in the market for a van, the time to...
Beautiful and wonderful area, Graham High School football here on Country 106.
Well, Kes, we're about ready to get started again, buddy.
Eric Clifton set to kick off for the Bulldogs. G-Men will be on the left this time on your radio dial, and the Bulldogs on the right. It's going to be taken by Ricky Brown, and it's down now by Austin at the 17-yard line. Little mix-up down there by the G-Men, Austin and Ricky Brown, not really communicating.
Well, it's a short kick there, Kes, and Mr. Austin does what he should supposed to have done. He's fell on that ball.
Covered it up.
There you go.
So the G-Men will operate to begin the second half. We'll play 1st and 10 from our own 18-yard line. We break from the huddle. Got to get something going offensively here quick.
Big time play.
Set the standard for the second half. Dudley takes the snap from center. They give it to Ricky Brown. And Brown has got about 4 yards on the carry. It'll be second down at 6. Stop was made in there by Greg Smith of the Bulldogs. It will be, say they're calling it a pickup of 5. It'll be second down at 5. Just underway. Third quarter. Bulldogs on top, 3-0. Dudley takes the snap from center. The handoff once again to Ricky Brown, and Brown is close to getting up over the 25. They'll mark it a little bit shy of the 25-yard line. It will be third down, and the long 3 for the Dogs as Brett Surface brings the play in from the sidelines. Stop that time made by Zach Olinger.
Yes, we failed to tell the people out there that Jeff Johnston is doing the center work today in Roland's place. Doing a good job, too.
Doing a fine job. Third down and 4, G-Men from our own 25-yard line. Dudley takes the snap from center. They give us to Ricky Brown, and he'll be stopped. No gain on the play, and the G-Men will have to punt to the Bulldogs.
Good penetration by the Dogs that time, Kes.
Today we're going to have to pull out all the stops. We've got about 22 and a half minutes remaining in this football game. And I know that these guys, they're going to be doing something different here to make this happen sooner or later offensively.
First of all, we need a good snap here. They got a good kick.
Johnny Griffith back deep for the Bulldogs. There is the good snap. And Ricky gets one off the side of his foot. It will go out of bounds. And what a bad time for Ricky to hit one wrong.
Shanked it off the side of his foot.
Shanked it big time. They're going to mark it at the G-Men 39-yard line, where the Bulldogs will operate 1st and 10 in excellent field position with a 3-point lead.
Tazewell all day has shot in there.
Number 1 guy coming through there, Bill Cecil. Pro set left for the Dogs, 1st and 10 from the G-Men 39. Knoll takes the snap. There's a fumble, and the G-Men have recovered. Brett Surface has got the football at the 41-yard line. That was a great pop. Beautiful. So maybe Miss Mo is with us as we speak. The fans are back into this football game. That is something that is missing right now, Danny.
We need to get the fan participation in this game to decide to G-Men up.
Well, they're with us now. G-Men break from the huddle. 1st and 10 from row 41. Dudley takes the snap from center, pitches back to Ricky Brown. Halfback pass. Ricky looks downfield. He's got Chris Stacy. Stacy complete at the 40-yard line of the Bulldogs, 1st and 10.
Beautiful pass. That's the prettiest pass that they thrown all year, Kes, on that halfback option.
G-Men now in Bulldog territory at the 39-yard line. That was a 20-yard reception. from Ricky Brown to Chris Stacy. Wishbone, 1st and 10 of the Bulldog 39. Dudley barks the signals. Bill takes the snap. Hands off to Marcus Forney, and there is a flag on the play. I think we had a little motion in the backfield that time, Dan.
Backfield and motion, I do believe.
Mel and Tim. And that is the call. They'll mark it 5 back. It will be 1st down and 15 now for the G-men. Danny, last week, G-men with the football now at the Bulldog 44. Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap, gives this time to Brent Surface, and Brent will pick up a yard, if that. Brian Buckland in on the stop for the Bulldogs. Also Chris Asbury. Brent comes out. Marcus Forney goes in. It'll be 2nd down and 14.
Kes will need to break a big, long run here. Tazewell stacking up the middle pretty much here. We need to get something broke loose on the outside.
Got a lot of room on the left side. Dudley takes the snap. The give is up the middle to Marcus Latimer. He breaks the tackle. Latimer is in. Deep territory. He's into the 25 of the Bulldogs. Another 1st down for the G-men.
Beautiful run that time.
And that was close to 6. As once Choo-Choo gets chugging, he's hard to stop. Aaron Perry makes a saving tackle for the Bulldogs. And the G-men now knocking on the door for the first time today.
We're finally seeing the G-men that we're used to seeing, Kes.
Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap. They give this time again to Marcus Latimer, who gets a couple of more yards. We'll see where they mark it. Stop made by Johnny Griffith. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the G-men. 8:02 remaining 3rd quarter. The Bulldogs on top here at Mitchell Stadium. 3-zip, a 20-yard field goal by Eric Clifton in the first half. 2nd down, 7. G-men with the ball at the Bulldog 23. Dudley takes the snap from center, pitches back to Ricky Brown. Ricky's got some running room. He's up to the 15 and to the 10-yard line.
Beautiful running, Kes.
And it will be enough for another G-men 1st down. Johnny Griffith makes the stop.
Johnny Griffith is all over the field right now for Tazewell.
The G-men are starting to do it to it. Now, will this be 1st and goal? No, it won't. They've got a chance for a 1st down. Hopefully we won't have to wait around for that 3rd or 4th down situation. From the 11, Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap. Dudley gives to Marcus Latimer, and Marcus is up to about the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. Stop was made that time by Bill Cecil and Brian Buckland.
Being stopped by the interior defensive wall of the Bulldogs.
It's 3rd down and 6. G-men from the Bulldogs 7-yard line. 7:02 remaining 3rd quarter. Fans on the Burgundy side are going crazy. Dudley takes the snap from center, pitches back to Ricky Brown. Brown is to the 5, gets it to the 3-yard line, and it will be 3rd down. A Bulldog came up with the football, but it had been blown dead. This is where the going gets rough for an offensive team when they're trying to run that football. Maybe we can do it. 3rd down and 2 for a G-men 1st down. Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap to give us to Marcus Latimer. Touchdown! Beautiful! Latimer lined up at halfback that time, Dan. And he broke it to the left side. 6 points, and the G-men are on the board.
Let me tell you, Kes, the block thrown in there by Brian Denham and Ricky Brown was what caused it all. He had free sailing all the way.
Ricky Brown is set to go for the extra point. And finally, the G-men are on the board here with 6:09 remaining in the 3rd quarter. G-men look like a totally different offensive team here. And this was all caused because of a turnover. And turnovers will kill you every time. Ricky having some problems down there getting his foot ready. Probably going to have to throw a flag here, Dan. Yeah, there it is. But that's okay. Because we all know that marking the ball back 5 yards is not going to matter all that much when Ricky Brown is kicking it. You agree with that?
Yes.
I was just checking to see if you were still with me. I know you're writing there.
I was doing some writing.
Doing some paperwork. Doing some paperwork. So they mark it 5 yards back. Now Ricky will kick it from the 15. It'll be 25 yards out. And this is an important extra point. The Bulldogs could tie us if we don't make this one with a field goal. There's the snap from center. The kick is up, and it is good. With a score, the G-Men 7, the Bulldogs 3. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
When you shop Rossi's Hometown Pride IGA for Thanksgiving, the bottom line is you're going to save money on those holiday groceries. Grade A self-basting IGA turkeys also that hard-earned dollar at Rossi's IGA.
Every time. Right here, you're in tune to FM 106.3, WBDY, serving Bluefield, Princeton, and Tazewell, Graham High football 1990. Ricky Brown boots one out, gone. Good night, Irene.
All the way back across the fence, Kes. All the way across the fence that time, buddy.
All the way across the fence. Now, that score by the G-Men was set up by a Bill Cecil fumble. Brent Surface picked it up, made the recovery, and the G-Men just moved.
Need to get out on the defense trail right now, Kes.
First down at 10. Bulldogs with the football at their own 20-yard line. 6:09 remaining third quarter. Noel takes the snap from center. They give us to Buckland, and Buckland is hit in there by David Lawson, Chris Stacy, and Marcus Forney. He picks up a couple of yards. It will be a second down situation for the Dogs. Second down and 8. Good pursuit by the G-Men that time, Dan.
Excellent pursuit, Kes.
10-yard field goal by Eric Clifton. Bulldogs, pro set left. Noel takes a snap from center, gives to the first man through, and that is Garrett, and he will be close to the first down, but shy by about a yard. Stop made in there by Ricky Brown, along with Chris Stacy and Marcus Latimer.
A big third down play, Kes.
You bet your boots. Third down and 1. Speaking of boots, I'd like to say hello to my dad out there who's been a faithful Graham High School fan for, as long as I can remember.
Many, many moons.
Yeah, and he's been with us every step of the way this year. Hello, Pa. There's a timeout on the field. I think it's an official's timeout. With the football at their own 29-yard line, third down and 1.
Big third down for Tazewell, Kes.
Noel at quarterback. Barks the signals, takes the snap, gives to Cecil. He's got the first down, I believe, just barely.
I do believe he made it. He did.
They plugged the hole up pretty quick, but Cecil had already made his yard move.
Cecil looked like he was going to go on the left side, Kes. Saw it clogged up and shot back toward the right a little bit and made that extra yard.
They marked the football at the Bulldog 31-yard line. First down and 10. Time rolling now in the third quarter. 4.5 minutes to go. G-Men with a 7-3 lead. The Dogs break from the huddle. Noel is up over his center, takes the snap. They give us to Cecil. Caught in the backfield and thrown down by Chris Stacy and Graham Thompson.
Beautiful tackling, Kes.
Thompson got him around the ankles, and Chris Stacy puts the finishing touches up high. Loss of 2.5 yards. It's going to be second down. Here come the Bulldogs. Second down and 12. Pro set right. Noel takes the snap and gives to Buckland. He's hit in the backfield and stopped for a moment. There would have been a 2 or 3 yard loss. He was hit initially in there by Chuck Flynn and Brian Denham, and then he was stopped by Chris Stacy. Made the final tackle. There's still a loss of a yard. It's third down and 13, and this is a big play, Dan.
Big play for Tazewell, Kes. Right now, Graham's got Ole Miss Mo on their side, and they need to get some yardage out here and kind of cool Graham down a little bit.
What we need to do is intercept the pass. Wide receivers to both sides of the field. Flanker right from the shotgun. Noel at quarterback takes the snap. Looking to throw. He's looking for Griffith. It is intercepted by Ricky Brown. Ricky makes a step, and he'll be down to the 43-yard line. Beautiful. And the G-Men will take over first and 10.
How sweet it is, Kes.
Danny, there's one thing for sure. When Noel goes back to pass, 98% of the time, even 99, he is looking for Johnny Griffith.
Well, Kes, I'll say, okay, Rick, it's yours.
On the interception. There's the snap from center. The game is to Ricky Brown on the dive up the middle. Ricky's got a first down, I believe. No, he'll be shy by about a foot, but into Bulldog territory. And that time, it looked like the G-Men offensive line blew the defense away there for the Bulldogs. Aaron Perry makes the stop. It'll be second down and 1. 2:22 remaining third quarter. G-Men looking to take playoff victory number 1 of the 1990 campaign home to bed tonight. Second down 1 from the Bulldog 48. Dudley takes the snap. They give us to Marcus Forney. Forney makes a move. Beautiful move by Forney. He's got the first down. He's up to the Bulldog 40-yard line, and he almost broke that one, Danny.
Beautiful running by Forney.
Excellent. Just absolutely excellent. He is so quick on his feet.
Hey, Kes, he reminded me that time of a small Latimer. He wouldn't go down.
And we're under 2 minutes to play here, third quarter. G-Men on top, 7-3. Dudley up over center. Barks the signals, takes the snap. They give us to Latimer. On the dive, Latimer's got about 3 yards. The stop was made by Joey Gates. They marked the ball at the 36 of the Bulldogs. It will be second down and 6. G-Men putting it together so far offensively here in the second half. Dudley takes the snap. They give this time to Brent Surface. Misdirection. Brent is smashed in there behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Johnny Griffith makes the stop. It will be a third down situation. Third down and 9, so there was a loss of 3.
John made good penetration that time, Kes. Brent didn't have a chance to make any room.
Checking into the football game for the G-Men, Joe Farley. He'll be operating at fullback in place of Marcus Latimer, who comes out of the football game.
Marcus does have a tender ankle, Kes.
30 ticks remaining in the third quarter. G-Men on top, 7-3. Third down and 9 from the Bulldog 39. Wide receiver right, flanker right. Dudley looks to throw. Looking downfield, he shakes the tackler, still up on his feet. And Dudley will be finally tackled at the 45-yard line. Dud did not want to go down that time, Danny.
He almost broke loose there, Kes. There was at least 6 guys almost had him there.
His sister Beth must have said something to him there at halftime. Boy, she's a cute little girl. The ball all the way back now at the Bulldog 46-yard line. Another official timeout on the field. That is the end of the third quarter with the score. The G-Men 7.
Kes, it's just too far away.
Yep. Johnny Griffith dropping back deep for the Tazewell High School Bulldogs. He'll stand at his 10-yard line. Ricky looking to get a good punt off this time. He got one real good one. Gets the kickoff. It's high. Griffith calls for the fair catch, takes a Graham bounce, and Griffith just took a big chance, and I'll bet you Dave Litz is over there swallowing his heart.
Oh, he dove for that ball, Kes, and he was lucky on that.
They mark it at the 15. The Dogs will take over first and 10 with 11:51 remaining in the football game.
And this game is far from being decided at this point, Kes.
You bet. They've got 85 yards to go for the score. A field goal will help them. But the GD and the GO are on now, and I'm talking defense and offense. Knoll at center, stacked backfield. Takes the snap from center, gives it to Cecil. Cecil breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, still on his feet and dragged down by Chris Stacy at the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6.
Beautiful run, Kes. Went in the middle, saw us clogged up, cut back out to the right. Pure second effort.
Cecil runs very much like Tony Palmer did last year for the G-Men.
Well, he does, doesn't it?
Yep. It moves out wide to the right. Bill Cecil flank to the right. They operate this time from the eye. Knoll, the quarterback, takes the snap. And they give us to Buckland. Buckland breaks a couple of tackles, and he's got the first down. Up over the 25 to about the 27-yard line, where he's stopped by David Lawson.
Kes, it looked like he was running about 3 feet off the ground at
29-yard line. 10.5 remaining in the football game. Crow set left. Knoll up over center. Box of signals, takes the snap. Gives to Buckland. And Buckland was hit in there by Brian Denham and Ricky Brown.
Absolutely smothered.
He picked up a couple of yards, but I'll tell you what, they were 2 tough yards. Call a pickup of 3. It'll be second down and 7. Johnny Griffith coming out wide to the right for the Bulldogs. They operate this time from the I. Bill Cecil is flanked to the right. Knoll, second down. Hands off in the backfield. No gain. There'll be a loss on the play. The stop that time made by Chris Austin, and a big tackle by Chris.
Beautiful play by Chris that time. Chris has had one heck of a
Down at 10 for the Bulldogs. Loss of 3 on the play. Johnny Griffith once again comes out wide to the right. William Cecil will be flanked to the right. They'll operate from the I. Griffith in motion. Knoll pitches back to Buckland. Buckland is hit, and I believe there's going to be a hold called, Dan.
I believe you called it exactly right, Kes.
Chris Stacy was held. I don't think Chris even realizes it. He's mad at himself because he didn't make the tackle. It's a clip.
A clip. 15 big ones.
But the G-men will decline, and the Bulldogs will have to punt. So Marcus Forney and Ricky Brown will drop back deep for the G-men. You're in tune to Country 106, FM 106.3, serving Bluefield, Princeton, and Tazewell, WBDY, the radio home of the Graham High School G-men for this year and many, many years to come, I'm sure.
That's correct.
When we're old men, Danny, we'll be calling the G-men games. Knoll set to punt now from his 20-yard line. Gets a good snap from center. The kick is off. It's a low one. That could be returned. Forney takes it to the 35. He's to the 40. Makes a side step. Still on his feet, and he gets it to the 41-yard line. The G-men will take over first and 10 with a score 7-3. G-men on top. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
When you want to conduct an auction, contact Regency Auction Company. When you want to buy or sell real estate, contact Siding. To see this pretty 1,100 square foot home, call Nancy Roden at Regency Real Estate 322-3448 or stop by their office at 501 Virginia Avenue, Bluefield, Virginia.
There's the snap from center, the handoff, or rather the pitch to Brent Surface. And Surface is caught way back in the backfield. There'll be a major loss on that play, Dan.
Oh, they have lost at least, 11 yards, Kes?
It will be second down at about 20. You're right. About 10 exactly.
Good penetration there for Tazewell. They are not giving up.
They've caught Brent a couple of times back there like that. Now, that's once again the same exact play that we burned them on with Brent Surface. Official timeout on the field. Little adjustment to the headgear down there. One of the Bulls in the football game. G-men on top, 7-3.
We do need to break a long one here.
From the wishbone, Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap. The give is to Marcus Latimer. And Latimer gets it to the 30-yard line. About a half a yard on the carry. Surface comes back into the football game. Forney comes out. The stop with
big time.
7:12 remaining in the football game. G-men on top, 7-3. We've got the ball on our own 30-yard line. Third down and 20. Dudley takes the snap from center. The give was to Brent Surface, who fights for 4 hard, tough yards. But the G-men will have to punt it. Stacy and Cecil exchanging vows down there.
Mr. Griffith again on that tackle, Kes. All over the field.
So, Ricky Brown is going to have to punt again in the Bulldogs' his own 25-yard line. Ricky Brown standing at his own 21. Rick gets a good snap from center, fumbles the football, but gets the kickoff, and it's a good one. Fair catch being called for by Griffith at the 22. The Bulldogs will take over first and 10. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
Ladies, here's a great answer to that question. What should I get my son, my boyfriend, or my husband? For more information or tee times, phone Wolf Creek Golf Club in Bastion, 703-688-4610.
First and 10 Bulldogs. First and 10 Bulldogs from our own 23, and they give to Cecil. Cecil's got it up about 5 or 6 yards. Go ahead, dear. Go ahead. 22-8 the score. Down there in Northern Virginia, it's a great season they've had.
One fantastic team down there, Kes.
Second down and 6 Bulldogs. Griffith wide to the right. Cecil flank to the right. From the I, Knoll, the quarterback, barks the signals, looks to throw. Looks for Griffith across the middle. He's got him. There's a fumble, and it is, I believe, recovered by the G-men. Yes, sir. Graham Thompson, co-player of the game. game last week, recovers the football at the Bulldog 28-yard line, and the turnovers are killing the Dogs. Looking to take playoff victory 1990 home today, the first one. Dudley takes the snap from center. They give us to Marcus Latimer. Latimer breaks a couple of tackles and gets it up almost to the 21-yard line, where it will be second down. The stop was made in there by Eric Clifton. It will be second down and 5. Check it, second down and 4. Danny, you know, I love this. Time out on the field with the score. The G-Men's there. They can do it. They are the best in the biz. Skips Repair Service, downtown Bluefield, Virginia. Second down 4. G-Men with the ball to the Bulldog 22. 5:04 remaining. Dudley hands off to Ricky Brown. Brown's got running room. He'll be close to the first down. He did pick it up.
I believe he made it, Kes.
And he also moved that ball to the middle of the field. Did you notice that?
I noticed that, Kes.
Aaron Perry makes a stop for the Bulldogs. Forney coming into the football game replaces Brian Denham, who was in as a blocking back. I like these sunshades the guys have on today.
They look mean out there, Kes.
They do. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs 16. G-Men with the football on top, 7-3. Dudley takes the snap, gives to Marcus Latimer on the dive. And Latimer, look at Animal down there. Jeremy Carbaugh
will not give up.
And Brian Buckland down there just pushing and shoving and wishing each other the best of holidays.
And the Animal will be back next week.
Denham checks in to the backfield as a blocking back with 2nd and 6. He'll operate at fullback. Latimer and Brown are the halfbacks. Dudley barks the signals, takes the snap to give us to Marcus. Marcus is tripped up. It will be a third down situation. Let's see where they mark the football. The stop was made by Garrett of the Bulldogs. They mark it at the Bulldog 14-yard line. 3:42 remaining in the football game, and a few of the Tazewell fans are starting to mosey.
Well, I'll take it. Plenty of time left in this game. Anything can happen, especially in high school football with two teams like this.
I'll tell you what, should the G-Men win this game, the Bulldogs don't have a ding-dong thing to be ashamed of. They're a great football team. Dudley takes the snap, looks to throw, and it is almost intercepted. There is a flag on the play. They're going to call pass interference against the Bulldogs.
Now, that was a good call, Kes, a correct call.
Was it?
And yes, that was a good call.
I didn't really think it was.
There's another flag, Kes.
Yep.
Another flag, dead ball flag too.
And that will be, I guess, because somebody down there in the green and white was talking a little bit.
Well, I do believe they were disagreeing with the call to the officials. Maybe. What would you say?
Well, I know this. If you're going to disagree with those zebras out there, you got to do it under your breath.
A long ways away from them.
If they catch wind of it, you'll see something yellow come out of that back pocket, and that's what happened that time. Yeah, buddy, I'll tell you.
Okay, the pass interference. They got the ball up to about the 7.5-yard line, looks like, on the pass interference.
3:16 remaining in the...
Which will move it up to the high.
Here, Danny, it's going to be awfully tough for the Bulldogs to come back.
It'll be first down and about 4, looks like, Kes.
First and goal from the 4-yard line for the G-Men. Dudley barking the signals, takes the snap, the give is to Ricky Brown, and Brown is caught. There'll be no gain on the play as he is stopped by Bill Cecil, along with a host of other green and white Tazewell High Bulldogs. It will be third down and goal. Second and goal, I'm sorry. Dudley takes the snap from center. The give is to Marcus Latimer. Now Dudley on the bootleg is caught way behind the line of scrimmage. Wait, fake me out again.
I'll tell you, faked us out, but didn't fake Tazewell out.
Now, Chris Asbury read it all the way, and that moves it back, and it will be 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line.
Tazewell has been watching some films of last week's game, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, buddy.
They had that read all the way.
Forney will check into the football game for Brian Denham, who was in at fullback, blocking. It will be Forney, Latimer, and Brown in the backfield with Dudley, the quarterback. 3rd down and goal from the 14. Dudley takes the snap, gave it to Marcus Latimer. Marcus picked up a few yards, and now
looks like we got a flag on the G-men this time.
And Latimer, I believe, is the one they called it on.
Yes.
And that will mark the ball back.
15 big ones.
And the Bulldogs are still very much in this 27-yard line. Ricky will kick. And here we go. There's the kick. It is up. It will be short and wide to the right. So the Dogs now, all they have to do is score 6, Danny, and they can throw the football.
Well, at this point right now, Kes, Tazewell was absolutely fired up on that. We had 1st and goal to go on the 4-yard line, and then we wound up Ricky trying to kick a 44-yard field goal. So that just shows you what kind of defense the Dogs are up to today.
They've got to go 80 yards, and they've got to do it in a minute and a half. G-men on top, 7-3. The Bulldogs break from the huddle. They'll send Buckland wide to the right. Griffith wide to the left. They operate from the shotgun. Knoll with a low snap from center, looking for Griffith. He's got him in the flat. Griffith with a couple of nice moves, and he'll be tackled, a pickup of about 7 yards. But that will not stop the clock.
Let me tell you, that was a good tackle out there, Kes, but Brent Service had failed down there, and that could have been a big gainer.
1:11 and counting. 2nd down for Bulldogs. They operate from their own 26. They break from the huddle once again. 2 wide receivers right, 1 wide receiver left in Johnny Griffith, the money man for the Dogs. Knoll on the keeper. Will go out of bounds at the 39, just barely, to stop the clock with 51 ticks remaining. And that was a good call.
Beautiful call, Kes.
I'm switching schools here. 51 seconds remaining. Bulldogs with the football at their own 39. 3 wide receivers, once again from the shotgun. Knoll looks to throw, looking downfield. Being chased, he's going to run it again. This time Surface will knock him out of bounds. But he gets it up to about his own 48-yard line, stops the clock with 44 seconds remaining. And Dan, this is the 2nd week in a row that we have gone through this nail-biting in the last minute of the football game.
Well, I'll tell you, we've had one whale of a game today, Kes.
That we have. 44 seconds remaining. The Bulldogs are very much in this football game. They send 3 wide receivers to the right. Knoll looks to throw, and it is the hitch to Johnny Griffith. Ricky Brown hits him, and he'll be knocked out of bounds. The clock will stop again. Forney knocks him out of bounds, and Stacy is down. It will be a 1st down with 36 seconds remaining in the game. They mark the ball at the G-men 35-yard line.
Tazewell will not give up, Kes. This is one whale of a game. We need a big turnover right now, Kes. A big turnover.
Once again, 3 wide receivers. This time to the left side of the field. Knoll at quarterback, takes the snap, looks to throw. It's complete to Cecil. Some great blocks there, and Cecil's tripped up at about the 28-yard line, and the Bulldogs call a timeout with a score. The G-men 7, the Dogs 3. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
A stereo, maybe a washer or dryer, a camcorder, a refrigerator, or maybe even a new microwave from
the likes of Johnny Griffith. They operate once again from the shotgun. Knoll takes the snap, looking downfield, looking to throw. He's got Griffith, and it is intercepted by Ricky Brown to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ricky's still on his feet. He's up to the 40-yard line, and that's going to be it. 16 seconds remaining in the game. The G-men have the football. There's a flag on the play.
What a game, Kes.
Now down there, that was intended for Johnny Griffith at about the 1-yard line. They were fighting down there, but Griffith was the one that was doing the shoving. There was no flag thrown, but Ricky Brown stayed under and intercepted that football.
Beautiful interception. Good run back, too, Kes.
Absolutely a fantastic running back. And Ricky Brown has done it all year in all respects. Kicking, running, the whole works. There's a timeout. G-Men with a score. The G-Men 7, the Bulldogs 3. We'll pause for 30.
Goody Coons Drugstore, Bland Street in Bluefield, is a great place for you to do some of your holiday shopping this year. You'll find a tremendous selection of great gift ideas, a complete line of women's name brand perfumes, men's cologne, watches, and a great holiday greeting card section. Goody Coons also is your headquarters in the area for all of your holiday shipping needs. From Jerry, Suzanne, and all the folks at Goody Coons, may you have the very best of holidays.
Back here live, G-Men just 16 ticks away from playoff victory number 1. In the 1990 football campaign, we'll just sit on it. Tazewell fans are fading out, and of course the Graham band is doing their thing. Little na-na, hey, kiss them goodbye. But I'll tell you what, there are football games and there are football games. Today we have witnessed one whale of a football game. Defensive football today. The Bulldogs 3. And the first playoff victory, or first playoff game of the 1990 season is history, and there are some dejected Bulldogs on the field.
But let me take it, they played one whale of a game.
They played their hearts out. Cecil, Johnny Griffith is down. They have, I'll tell you what, a great football team, a great football coach. And as I said at the outset of this football game, Danny, these guys are the toughest team that the Graham G-Men have played all year.
Definitely, Kes.
There's no question.
The hitting was unbelievable out there today.
I'd like to